Hello, 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 beloved souls. It's Sacred Sexual Saturday. So, sorry that I missed you guys last week. I have been going through it energetically. I've just been getting rocked. Saturn's doing a lot, Pluto's doing a lot, and with these solar flares that have been going on, phones, computers, everything's just been delayed, shifting, whatever, whatever. There's just been a lot going on in the universe. So my apologies for not being here as consistently as I was, but know that I love and I miss you, and I'm always sending you guys so much love, so much light, so much delicious positive energy. For those of you that would like to inquire about anything specifically sexually, whether it's on a spiritual level or on a physical level, please hit me up at theenlighteneddaughter.com. I take inquiries there, or you can leave a comment below. So, thank you, angels. Thank you guys for being here with me in the collective as we just draw in the energies of this powerful weekend and see what's happening. What does the collective need to know? Wow, two right out. All right. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guys. Anything else? I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. Bring it. Yes. Delicious. Let's get started, shall we? The first card out. Oh, the Ace of Wands. I love this. I'm loving this. For some of you, if you happen to resonate with the twin flame, we have this energy coming in right here. But this is really, where's Ace of Wands? Yes. Fire, passion, new beginning. I just love the fact that she's completely naked and vulnerable. She has a delicious smile on her face, and he is like on her and catering to her. This is a very intimate couple. And again, this is feeling a deeper level of love and commitment through this card. I really am feeling like soulmate energy, twin flame energy, like you found someone that you really resonate with. So for whoever this divine masculine, divine feminine is for, keep your heart open, right? The nakedness is about vulnerability, right? So it's okay to be vulnerable on this point and to allow yourself to be seen. The divine masculine wants to see you vulnerable. It makes you more attractive. And really, it's this twin flame love. I can't get past that image of the card. All right, what else we got going on? We had so many come out. So that's one dynamic, one couple. I feel like they're giving me a couple of couples here, but we'll see. And then we got a Ten of Swords. So, okay, I'm hearing divine feminine that you may have been heartbroken. Maybe you're just coming out of a really karmic situation or a really unhealthy scenario. And it could have even been some third partiness. And I'm saying that because I'm seeing a couple in the background, but that the feminine in that picture isn't the same here, right? So maybe there's a third party. Maybe there was a cheating going on, lies going on, whatever that might be. Oh no, hold on. Okay. A ladybug over here, but she's struggling. She was upside down. All right. Sorry. So although we might have been heartbroken, although it might be the end to a toxic relationship, almost like I'm seeing this like if you're coming from this energy and this is an opportunity before you, because wands tend to be about new opportunities coming before us. Sorry. Um, they're just giving you the guidance that it's safe to open up your heart. Like this might have been where you were, but don't bring this energy into your new dynamic. All right. Don't allow this pain, this heartache, maybe even this deception, maybe if there's like cheating or adultery or whatever, don't allow that to jade you as you're moving forward towards this energy. Opening your heart, being vulnerable, being authentic will actually bring you the passion, the love, the relationship that you're looking for. Okay. Yeah. So we see here with the Fool card, right? And the Fool card is what? About new beginnings, leap of faith, like just taking a chance on life, right? But what does he have? He only has this one little thing, the very bare minimum that he's carrying with him. So again, it's that energy of don't bring the baggage of the pain of yesteryear with you, right? And again, you see this couple down here, it looks like this couple here. And I'm going by the coloring on them, right? So we're walking away from that energy, right? Walking away from the deception, walking away from the snake, right? The lies, the deception, walking away from this heartache and this heartbreak. in order to step into the fullness of the love that you really truly deserve. So right now, there's a lot of messages here for you that are just telling you to take a leap of faith, and it's both of you, right? Because it's a masculine in the Fool card, and it's a feminine in the Swords card. So both of you need to have this like pure conversation. Both of you need to give love a chance. Both of you need to stop focusing on the past hurts and past lies, and take those lessons for what they were. Snakes are also about healing, right? They do get a bad snakes get a bad rep because of like the Bible and the whole like the snake told Eve to bite the apple, but the snake is also represented in the caduceus, right? As we use two snakes to represent healing within like the medical community. So understand that that's what needs to happen, right? We're letting go of the old layers, the lies, the deception, the distorted beliefs in order to move forward into this new passionate, fiery, dynamic relationship where we're finally on the same page, right? Where we finally have someone who sees us and is reflecting back that same energy. And then, oh, all right, we have the strength card, right? So the divine feminine, you're going from this heartbroken energy to where you're really learning to get empowered, right? Take control over your life again. And that takes a lot of strength, right? A lot of power, a lot of confidence, a lot of courage to just step forward into that light, to step forward and to just to know that you deserve more, right? So for many of you, and also the strength is the Leo card and typical tarot. It's the sign of Leo, and we're moving into Leo. Oh, are we moving? Yeah, we're in Leo season, actually. Oh, hello, happy birthday, Leos. So if you're a Leo, this is just even another stronger message for you. But this is about taking that energy, that fiery, like fiery Leo energy, taking that strength, that animalistic strength that normally has like a lion on it, right? And just remembering who you are at a soul level, remembering your own inner strength, remembering that this thing happened to teach you a really powerful lesson to bring you your healing, right? The karmic lesson needed to be learned for you to step forward onto your path, onto your light, to remember who and whose you are, right? You're a divine goddess, you're a divine god, you're the reflection of heaven here on earth, right? So remembering your own power, remembering your sovereignty during this time. Wow. We have two very powerful messages. All right, my beautiful feminine. So we have the King of Swords, and this can be very logical, cold, kind of stoic energy. It has a very paternal energy as well. Don't shortchange yourself, divine feminines. And I feel like that's the lesson here. Like, just because it looks good on paper doesn't mean that it's a good fit for you. This is kind of an energy to me of like, kind of like an arranged marriage, or like, oh, I'm just with them because of their status and their position and their money. I don't feel any true love, affection, or passion from this. I feel like this divine feminine is just kind of doing it because, again, like it looks good on paper, right? And it's almost like the energy of an arranged marriage, or like I'm with them because of the job they have. I'm with them because of their status, right? Like I'm dating this person, they're in a really powerful position, and so therefore like everyone's kind of like, oh, you're like you're with him. Wow, good for you, good for you, good for you. But inside it's leaving you a little empty. There's like a disconnect here. And look, there's even a female in the background who looks so like disgusted and just upset with the whole dynamic. It's don't force yourself, my beautiful divine feminines, or even divine masculines, right? Don't force yourself into a scenario because it looks good on paper if it's not heart based and heart driven. This is a card of just being logical and using our mind. Like it's almost like we put love to the side and we're doing it just again for the status, for the position, for how it looks on paper, but there's no real love or affection here. He is giving her only his feet. He's not even looking her in her face, right? And she's not even looking at his face. She's just focused on, she's sitting there. It's funny, she's sitting there with the sword is right next to her hand. He's just giving her his feet. He's not even looking at her. She's not looking at him, and there's somebody in the background that's kind of like disgusted by the whole thing. There's a lot of falsity here. So if this happens to be you, Divine Feminine, whether that's the energy that you're leaving right here or the energy that you move towards as you're trying to get your power back, right? You're trying to get your power back, so you're just kind of like wrestling with your own demons. Like, don't shortchange yourself and don't play yourself. Just because it looks good on paper, or just because they have a lot of money, or just because they have a really great position, doesn't mean that they're the person for you. You deserve somebody who's going to look you in your eyes, who's going to love you, who's going to respect you, right? Who's going to see you vulnerable, naked, and love every part about it, and still want to be there, still kindling that flame. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Look at that. You see the passion there, right? He's holding her, completely holding her. She's completely naked and exposed. But she's being held, she's being comforted, she's safe on that horse, right? And again, that's another Wands energy. So, this beautiful Ace of Wands, right? This message is coming in, this passion is coming in, this offer is coming in for you to be seen, for you to be vulnerable, for you to move away from the toxicity of the past. There's a lot of beautiful, powerful messages here. And a lot of it is releasing the things that are no longer serving us, which we've been gifted with that Capricorn full moon, right? That super full moon in Capricorn, baby, man, listen. I tell you, that moon was not playing with nobody, nobody. And I mean, we were in Cancer season. Cancer is all like soft and nurturing and motherly, right? It's like, oh, baby, you fell. All right, come here. Be careful. I told you not to play over there. They're gonna, put some, wipe the cut off, put a band-aid, put some ice there, sit you down, give you some tea, all that, all that, all that. But Capricorn's a tough dad, right? Like, I told you 20 times not to sit down. Now you fell. Good for you. Go sit down. Go to your mother. Figure it out. And then when you're done, we're going to come back over here and you're going to talk about what you did wrong. And I don't ever want to see you over there again. I don't ever want to hear you talking about those people again. I don't ever want you dealing with that again because we told you 1,000 times and you don't listen. Right? So Capricorn's coming in with the hard lessons like, no, your mom told you she was all nice and you didn't listen. So now you're grounded. It's like that type of energy. It's hilarious. All right, angels, guys. What else does the collective need to know about this beautiful sexual energy for this weekend? I'm telling you, take your power back. It's big. We're in Leo seasons. No games. Ooh. 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 But listen, take your power back. Here we come with the King of Pentacles. When I tell you this is a whole big dick energy, he is not playing. He is not playing. Now, out of the two kings that we just saw, did you want the King of Swords or do you want this King of Pentacles? Big dick energy. So much so that she's like hiding and covering herself. Like, almost like she needs a break, a timeout. Like it's a little too much. Like, Daddy, I need 5 seconds. I might need an ice pack. Let me go get in the bath. I love it. I love it. I love this. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Stepping into that type of energy, right? You deserve that. And pentacles are about the earth, the material realm. So this person, right? They got that big dick energy. Their pockets are looking right. Their confidence is secure, right? So they're stable and safe. A little aggressive, right? A little passionate. Might lead a moment, but they're a stable energy. And then, ooh, and then we got the Queen of Pentacles. When I tell y'all, some of you, oh, if you don't know this, you're about to know this. Some of you are about to really meet your twin flames or your soulmates this weekend. I'm really feeling like that twin flame energy. But however you label it, twin flame, soulmate, whatever it is, the toxicity that you're leaving behind, that heartache, that heartbreak that we saw here with the Ten of Swords, you needed to leave that alone so that you can step into this. King and Queen of Pentacles, that's mirrored energy. Those are mirrored souls, right? He knows his self-worth and power, and this Queen of Pentacles knows her self-worth and power too. She got somebody kissing her feet while she's looking at herself in the mirror, feeling herself. I'm feeling myself. Feeling myself. You know what I'm saying? A whole little Nicki Minaj thing. Like, all about it. Knowing who you are, knowing your worth, knowing your value, and not taking no shorts. Many of you are shifting to this energy. Many of you are finding your power again. Many of you are remembering who and whose you are. Remember, many of you are letting go of shit that it's not serving you. Like, you're good. You're like, you know what? We might have been together for a minute, but it's not working anymore. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? Like, you just grow apart from people sometimes, right? Like, if you're on this like spiritual path and you're healing and you're doing all this work on your inner child and stuff, and the person that you're dealing with isn't, you guys aren't in alignment, right? And at some point, one of you either has to elevate or one of you is going to have to like descend. And I know with me, when I was in that situation, there was no going back for me. There was no descending. I was only on the path of ascension. Like if you're not here with me, which is fine because there's no judgment. We're all on different levels in our spiritual path, but this is what I need to do to move forward. And I wasn't waiting for anyone to come with me. You're not holding my process up. I love you and I'll hold space for you here. And if and when you ever choose to get here, I will love and honor you when you're at that space. But I'm not staying here waiting for you to potentially step up onto your path because you're in denial of your own spiritual path and spiritual truth. That's not what I signed up for. I'm not doing that. So I feel like for many of you, it's just like that awareness. Like if it's not working, even if it looks good on paper, it might be time to let it go. And with all this heartbreak energy that we first saw in the regaining of our inner strength and taking a leap of faith and leaving the past behind, that's what this is. Like it's time to let it go, to move on so that you can step in to a life where you're actually in alignment with someone who is reflecting back to you your truth, your values, your morals, your integrity, your divine light, right? And then we got the hangman, right? And what's the hangman all about? Seeing things from a different perspective, right? But here it's also like, let's bring a little spark into our life. Let's try things a little differently. Look, to me, it looks like the same characters from the Ace of Wands, right? So they're trying things a little differently. She's okay with being bound because it's by choice, right? They're doing a little BDSM, right? They're outside in nature. They're enjoying each other. They're feeling the vibes. But this is a conscious awareness. This is two people that are willingly stepping into this, who want to be on the same page, right? They're reflecting to each other their pentacles vibes, right? They're here in the 3D realm. Again, pentacles are about the material world, right? So in this world, in the 3D world, in this reality, right? It's not just about seeing someone at a soul level. No, you're seeing them in the day to day. And it's like, I found my person finally, right? And now I'm looking at life a little bit differently. And now I'm allowing myself to be seen, to be felt, to be vulnerable. And that's taking me to another level. That's taking us to a new place. That's taking our souls to a greater and higher level. There's beautiful energy. There's beautiful healing and empowerment going on. Just don't allow yourself to be deceived by paychecks and flashy things, right? Just everything that glitters ain't gold. I feel like there's a big message for you, but there's a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of resonance coming in for you once you allow yourself to heal, to do the work, especially getting your own inner power back, right? And allowing yourself to heal from the heartache, the heartbreak, and the deception of the past. Okay. And I feel like the message is complete. All right. Bottom of the deck, the Nine of Wands. Again, more fiery energy, which I'm loving with this beautiful Leo season that we're just stepping into, right? But it's the Nine of Wands, which is normally about um taking the high ground, like stepping into your power, defending your own power, like defending your stance. But here, look, right? It's a couple. They're taking time. She's sitting on him again with the vulnerability. Almost feel like all these birds around. One, two, three, right? And birds bring us what? Messenger. They're messengers, right? So I feel like you're gonna start to receive messages and guidance as to what you need to do to move your healing forward, what you need to do um in order to take yourself to the next level, right? To bring in the love and the passion and the the strength that you need to move forward, right? To have a healthier dynamic, to be in a healthier relationship, to have a healthier sexual partner, right? Somebody that's not just using you and abusing you and hurting you, right? Someone who's not okay with you sitting there bawling your eyes out, right? Someone who's actually like devastated and hurt because they know if they hurt you that they hurt themselves. That's that twin flame energy, right? twin flame energy, we are mirroring back to each other, each other's energy. So if your person hurts you, they also hurt themselves, and they don't often realize it, right? It's a subconscious thing. But in this learning and this growing, that's what's happening. So I just feel like there's a lot of messages coming in, things that are going to bring you into balance. You're going to be having conversations with people. Also, his hand is on her mouth. So birds are messengers, but his hand is on her mouth. It's almost like be discerning with what you're saying, right? Like watch your words, divine feminine. Again, don't bring the baggage of the past into your new thing. Whatever this was, this pain and this sorrow and this hurt and this deception, it's time to let it go. You don't need to keep speaking on it. You don't need to keep harping on it. You don't need to keep retelling the story to everybody who's going to listen to it, right? Because that's not helping you. That's not solve anything. That's not going to raise your vibration. It's good every once in a while to talk to somebody, get it out. But if you're on the phone calling every Tom, Dick, and Harry that'll listen and be like, "Yeah, girl, this is what he did," or "Yeah, boy, this is what he did," and everybody who's gonna listen, you're gonna bitch, you're gonna moan, you're gonna bitch, you're gonna moan, you're gonna bitch, all you're doing is keeping that energetic field around you, and you're not allowing yourself the strength to grow and to evolve and to move forward. No, it's about, all right, I was hurt. Let me sit with this for a moment. Let me figure out what the lesson was in all of this, right? Because obviously it's not like there's a lesson in everything, right? There's a blessing and a lesson in every single thing. It's about our perspective, right? There you go. It's about changing our perspective on things, right? Seeing things in a different light. So that's where we're at right now. No longer just bringing up the past, the past, the past, the past, the past. They hurt me. They broke my heart. They hurt me. Okay, why? Why do I keep attracting that person? These types of people into my life, right? Why is it that it seems like I keep repeating these same cycles? Like these are the questions that you're asking yourself, and that pain and the separation brings us healing, brings us growth, it brings us awarenesses, right? So what is in your subconscious awareness that needs to be brought up so that you can heal, so that you can step into this beautiful, loving, passionate relationship. And again, it's about knowing when and what to say. I'm not saying you gotta watch your words. I'm saying speak positively. I'm saying speak life over yourself, speak love over yourself, speak passion over yourself. What do you want your relationship to look like? Right? What are you calling in? Are you doing it just because it looks good on paper? Or do you want something that's heartfelt, passionate, deep, authentic, where you can be vulnerable, you can be seen, you can be heard, you can be felt, and you can finally be with someone who's on the same page with you, right? It's your choice. We all have free will. I'm going for the love part, but I don't know about you. Okay. Anyway, look, under that, 10 of Cups. And under that, the Queen of Cups. There's mad love here. There's mad love here. If you're open to it. If you're open to it. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I love you. God loves you and angels surround you. Later, my beloveds.